Sony has launched its latest full-frame camera in its alpha lineup called the A7 Mark III, and we had a chance to spend some time with it. Sony is calling it its basic model when compared to others like the A7R Mark III and the A9, but it's anything but that. The design and button layout is similar to the newer A7R III and even the A9 full-frame cameras. The body weighs about 650 grams, which is fairly light and feels pretty rugged and durable thanks to the magnesium alloy top cover and internal frame. It features a 24.2 megapixel BSI full-frame sensor that's powered by Sony's Bionz X image processor. ISO sensitivity ranges from 100 to an impressive 51,200, which can be expanded further. The camera also boasts of up to a 15-stop dynamic range when shooting in low light. Like the flagship A9, the A7 III also boasts of the same 693 phase detection autofocus points, which provides a wide coverage area when you're shooting. The autofocus speed is also very good, and it's quick to lock on to different subjects when you're panning around. Eye autofocus is another highlight feature in the new A7 III, which works in continuous autofocus mode as well. In a brief hands-on time with the camera, we found this to work pretty well even when our subject wasn't directly looking at the lens or if our eye was obscured by a piece of garment. There's a dedicated AF on button too and a multi-selector joystick for setting the focus points. The A7 III also features 10 FPS burst shooting with AF or AE tracking, 4K video recording with advanced shooting options for S-Log3 and HLG or hybrid log gamma for creating HDR footage, and 5-axis image stabilization. The camera can also shoot 1080p video at 120 fps for slow motion effects. There's a tiltable 3-inch touchscreen for setting the focus and framing your shots, along with an XGA OLED viewfinder with a 2.3 million dot resolution. You also get built-in wireless connectivity, dual SD card slots, and a battery that's rated to deliver around 710 shots per charge. Sony had a couple of demo zones set up with proper studio lighting, which made most of the samples we took look pretty good. So it's interesting to see how this camera holds up when the light isn't always ideal, which we'll be testing when we get the camera in for a full review. At 1,64,990 rupees for just the body, Sony's basic model seems like a fantastic entry point for professionals looking to ditch their DSLRs for a full-frame mirrorless camera. It's cheaper than this A7R III by a lakh rupees and about half the cost of the A9, while still retaining most of the features found in both cameras. So that is a quick first look at the new A7 Mark III from Sony, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.